Well, a lot of them now have gym memberships. Before, you didn't need gym, or you're pulling the linen. You know, imagine this 10 hours a day. We're a commercial laundry that processes bed linens, terry, you name it, for hotels, resorts. We do food and beverage services, napkins, tablecloths, for restaurants, banquet halls. We do spa linen, we do rental linens as well. So we do a little bit of everything for a lot of the leisure and stay industry here in Phoenix and Scottsdale. Where we started was my great-grandfather. I'm fourth generation. It was one building. It was 15,000 square foot. You could fit 3 ironers in there. You had a nice conventional wash aisle. We used some old bar mops to stuff the washers so that the water wouldn't go out. And it was all manual, right? And from there, we were able to slowly grow as a company, and we bought the buildings around it. So it was 5 buildings, essentially, and it was our Frankenstein company. So everything was touched 16 times. Now, when COVID hit, we realized that we're very employee dependent. We were only outputting about 60,000 pounds a day. And that required over 300 employees. That's when my dad and uncle decided, hey, listen, we need to do something. We chose Kenny Geezer because Kenny Geezer's never gonna stop growing. They're never gonna stop changing. And they're never gonna stop being a family-owned company. And we saw that. So we were 1 foot in, and now we're 2 feet in. And a lot of that has to do with that ethos. It's, hey, we're gonna try our best to do better. And if it doesn't work out, and let's be realistic, there are gonna be problems, but we're gonna always be there for you. And that's what we appreciate, and that's what we try to do with our customers as well. We truly feel like that we are treated like family. So we have 60 customers right now, and about 50% of them do have towels. Each customer has about 5 to 6 different towels. So that's a lot of sort configurations, it's a lot of washing cycles, a lot of drying cycles, a lot of different formulas. Having that RFT machine, that robotic feeder, has really put us in a position where I don't need to have someone for 8-10 hours a day to manually feed a towel machine. I can have them, give them breaks, I can move them around, cater to their schedules. A lot of them now have gym memberships. Before, you didn't need gym, or you're pulling the linen. You know, imagine this 10 hours a day, you're picking up a pillowcase, you're dropping it on the machine, you don't have a vacuum, and you're shaking things out. You're pulling it, it's tangled, it's wrapped. I mean, it's hard. So the work-life balance for us has really paid off with automation, as well as our focus on company culture. I have 2 XFMs. They're doing roughly around 4 to 5 batches. So bags, right? 220 pounds or more per hour. The RFT is doing half, but that's 1 machine. Those are 2 XFMs, and there's nobody feeding it. So it's 2 less employees. But I have 2 shifts. So that's 4 employees per day, 7 days a week. Do the math, in a year, there's your savings, right? And it's also consistent, and the quality is also consistent. Now, I do have employees that outperform it. They're used to it. They pull from the WIFT tables, which is fantastic. Feed it on the XFM, they know exactly where they're gonna go. The XFM takes it over, folds it, separates it, puts it on the conveyor, you're done. But after 8 hours, after 10 hours, or after a lunch break, you're tired. We try our best to always be the silent partner in the background for our clients and customers. And with that being said, we have to have the highest quality so we don't get those phone calls, or my dad and uncle will kill me. So we need to make sure that quality is our #1 factor. So where I see the RFT is the consistency, is the quality factor. It's doing, I wouldn't say perfect, it's not perfect, there's always opportunity for change, but it has very good consistency. It has very basic folds and input factors on the XFM. So versus what I see on my XFMs, yes, I'm able to outpace it, but that's if I have the employees there. When they go home, I can keep the machine running. And that's where you're seeing the true success of it.